How to use artificial intelligence in your marketing activities. How can you save time on your daily marketing tasks? This is what we'll be discussing in this video. First, a brief overview of the AI tools available for SMEs in 2024. I would like to focus primarily on the first two, ChatGPT and an application called Jasper. Most people are already familiar with ChatGPT, and many have experimented with it. Here, prompt creation will be the most important aspect. The more precise the prompt you provide to ChatGPT, the more accurate and useful the solution you'll receive. That's why I believe it's worth focusing on prompt creation in the future and getting a deeper understanding of how to do it effectively. The other noteworthy application is Jasper, which currently offers a 5-day free trial. This tool can be particularly helpful for content marketing and marketing copywriting. It is excellent for creating campaigns, company introductions, about us pages, and social media posts. Jasper is capable of doing this because it provides various copywriting templates, which help in writing effective and attention-grabbing marketing texts. Jasper's AI also takes into account elements such as tone, readability, and the language of the target audience, making it highly suitable for daily marketing content creation. It can be a great tool for newsletters, emails, blog posts, articles, and practically any type of marketing content. This software works efficiently to support your content creation efforts. Next, I'll give you some inspiration on using ChatGPT. First of all, what should we use ChatGPT for? As I mentioned earlier, it is excellent for copywriting. However, it is crucial to point out that when writing text, never use ChatGPT in a copy-paste format. Always rewrite the text to ensure originality and alignment with your brand's communication style. Instead of copy-pasting, use ChatGPT's text as a base or an ingredient. We should rather consider the text generated by ChatGPT as a base or an ingredient for our writing, rather than a final product. This is because ChatGPT often produces dull, monotonous, and overly generic content. Besides copywriting, another highly effective use of ChatGPT is for inspiration and idea generation. For example, if you're looking for inspiration for a product name, slogan, or website article title, ChatGPT is an excellent tool. It often provides multiple suggestions for a task, allowing you to find words and phrases that you can incorporate into your own writing. A third area where ChatGPT excels is market research. In many cases, it is difficult or even impossible to directly ask your target audience about specific topics. This is where ChatGPT can be a valuable tool. We will explore this topic in more detail in the following section. I believe that it's useful to think of ChatGPT as a marketing assistant or an intern. In this mindset, we don't expect perfection, but we can use it to lay a solid foundation for our work. Let's start with market research, as this is a fascinating area where ChatGPT can significantly reduce the time spent on gathering data. There is no marketing without market research. Understanding the market and your target audience is essential for developing any marketing strategy, campaign, or content. ChatGPT can provide great support in gaining deeper insights into your target audience. For example, you can instruct ChatGPT to analyze a selected target audience and compile a list of their fears, desires, problems, and objections related to your product or service. When these insights are structured into clear points, they become invaluable for writing effective marketing copy. Another interesting application is creating market research surveys. ChatGPT can generate complete surveys for you. You can specify that you need a 10-question survey for a specific target audience and topic, which you can then send out via email. When given a specific task, ChatGPT can generate a questionnaire that is highly useful for market research. This allows businesses to gather insights efficiently and save time on survey creation. The third area where I believe ChatGPT can be highly effective is audience segmentation, breaking down a broad target audience into smaller subgroups. Let's take a telecom company as an example. Technically, everyone is a potential customer for a telecom provider, but we know that advertising that tries to appeal to everyone will likely resonate with no one. If our target audience is too broad, it is essential to break it down into smaller segments or groups, and ChatGPT can be an excellent tool for this. Simply instruct ChatGPT to divide your target audience into smaller segments so that you can create more personalized and targeted marketing messages for each group. The results it provides will be highly useful in tailoring marketing campaigns effectively. Fourth part, second part. Another important point, which I briefly mentioned earlier, is the creation of a text base. Never accept the text generated by ChatGPT as is. Instead, use it as a foundation for your content. If you don't have any ideas for blog topics to cover on your website, ask ChatGPT for recommendations. Provide details such as your service, industry, and target audience, and ask it to suggest blog topics related to your business. Beyond just generating blog topic ideas, you can also ask ChatGPT to write draft blog articles. Once you receive the generated content, you can expand and refine it, making it a highly useful tool in daily content creation. One of the most underutilized yet highly effective uses of artificial intelligence is FAQ, frequently asked questions creation. Even professional copywriters often dislike writing FAQs, which makes it an excellent task for ChatGPT. You can instruct ChatGPT to create a 10-question and answer FAQ section, for example, based on your target audience's concerns and fears. You'll be surprised at the quality of the responses ChatGPT can generate, making this a valuable asset for customer communication and marketing content. Another area where ChatGPT can be a huge help is when you need to write a brief or a summary, whether for a project or a marketing campaign. This is particularly useful when a small or medium-sized business, SME, hires an agency to assist with its branding, marketing campaigns, or other services. Many SMEs try to avoid writing briefs because they lack experience in structuring them. However, if we think of ChatGPT as a marketing assistant, it can create these briefs for us efficiently and professionally. Another area where I personally love using ChatGPT is when developing guarantees for my target audience. A guarantee is a very powerful tool for reducing the fears and concerns of potential customers because it provides reassurance that you stand behind the quality of your product or service. It's worth trying out ChatGPT to see what types of guarantees it suggests for reducing the specific fears of your target audience. You might be surprised by the creative and effective solutions it can generate. As I mentioned earlier, the more precise the command you give to ChatGPT, the more useful and applicable the generated text will be. For example, if you need article title suggestions on a particular topic, be specific about what type of headline you are looking for. For example, if you need a clickbait title, or a captivating, attention-grabbing headline, or a professional, expert-style title. When you specify the type of title you need, ChatGPT will generate much more relevant suggestions. Similarly, you can ask ChatGPT to suggest subject lines for emails, which also need to be highly attention-grabbing. Beyond that, you can even use ChatGPT to write ad copy. In this case, it's essential to specify the character limit required for the advertisement so that the AI ensures the text fits within those constraints. When given these parameters, ChatGPT provides highly usable solutions. Another great way to use ChatGPT is as a proofreader. You can ask it to check and correct grammatical errors in a text, which can save a lot of time in the content creation process. Lastly, let's not forget SEO, search engine optimization, where AI can be a major asset. With ChatGPT, you can request keyword suggestions, conduct keyword research, generate SEO-optimized blog articles based on specific keywords. You can even instruct ChatGPT on keyword density and specify the synonyms you want to be included in the article. I believe that the conscious use of artificial intelligence can save small businesses a tremendous amount of time in all these areas. Now, let's take a more detailed look at the rules of prompt engineering. That is, how to structure commands for ChatGPT in order to receive usable and high-quality responses. There are 3 key principles to keep in mind when creating prompts. Define the role clearly. The first and most important step is to instruct ChatGPT on how it should behave. You can simply include this in the beginning of the prompt by stating, "Act like a marketing copywriter. Behave as a market research expert. You are a customer service representative. Act as an influencer. You are a Google Ads account manager. Behave like a YouTuber and give me advice on this topic." By assigning ChatGPT a specific role, its responses will be more relevant and context-appropriate. Once you've defined the role, the next step is to give the exact task in as much detail as possible. Tell ChatGPT exactly what you want and what your expectations are, for example. Write an advertisement that is a maximum of 90 characters long. Create 3 attention-grabbing headlines on this specific topic. Write a blog post using these specific keywords in a professional style. The more precise your command, the better the result will be. The third important step in prompt engineering is to define the format in which you want the response. Always be clear about how you want ChatGPT to structure the output, for example. Write a 100-word blog post. Create a table on this topic. Prepare a management summary. Format the response as a dialogue. Generate a presentation with slides summarizing the key points. Write a simple program code for use in a specific software application. By specifying the format, ChatGPT will deliver results that are better structured and easier to use. To summarize, an effective prompt should always include a role definition. Act like a marketing expert. A clear task. Write an ad text with a maximum of 90 characters. A required format. Summarize the key points in a list. When you follow these 3 principles, ChatGPT's responses will be significantly more relevant and useful. Let's look at some typical examples based on what we've discussed. Many people have likely received tasks such as writing a Facebook post on a specific topic. Here's an example of a ChatGPT prompt that can help generate such content efficiently. Example 1. Writing a Facebook ad for a language school. Prompt. You are a marketing copywriter. Your task is to write a Facebook ad for a language school. The target audience is busy moms aged 30 to 50, whose biggest problem is lack of time. Write 3 Facebook ad headlines, each a maximum of 90 characters. Why is this an effective prompt? We defined the role. ChatGPT behaves like a marketing copywriter. We gave a clear task. Write a Facebook ad for a language school. We specified the audience. Busy moms aged 30 to 50, struggling with time constraints. We set format limits. 3 ad headlines, max 90 characters each. With this structured prompt, ChatGPT can generate precise and useful ad copies. Example 2. YouTube video topic suggestions for a dog grooming salon. Prompt. Act like a YouTuber. Suggest YouTube video topics for a dog grooming salon's channel. The target audience is young single individuals aged 20 to 30. Provide 10 video topic suggestions in a bullet point format. Why does this work? We told ChatGPT to behave like a YouTuber. We gave a specific task. Suggest YouTube topics for a dog grooming salon. We defined the target audience. Young, single individuals aged 20 to 30. We set the expected output format. 10 bullet points. By following this structure, the generated ideas will be highly relevant and targeted. Example 3. Market research report on small businesses and corporate language training. Prompt. You are now a market research expert. Your task is to summarize how small businesses perceive corporate language training for a small business marketing consultant. Write a half-page executive summary. Why is this an effective prompt? Role assigned. ChatGPT acts as a market research expert. Task defined. Summarize how small businesses perceive corporate language training. Audience specified. The summary is for a small business marketing consultant. Output format specified. A half-page executive summary. With this precise and detailed prompt, ChatGPT will generate a well-structured, actionable, and professionally written market research summary. These examples show that effective prompts always include a role. You are a marketing copywriter. A task. Write a Facebook ad. A target audience. Busy moms aged 30 to 50. A format. Write 3 ad headlines, max 90 characters. By following this structure, ChatGPT delivers highly relevant and useful responses tailored to your needs. If you want to gain deeper insights into your target audience's emotions, attitudes, and concerns, you can structure your prompt in the following way. Example 4. Understanding the emotional challenges of small business owners in brand building. Prompt. You are a small business owner struggling with brand building. Describe your biggest challenges, the emotions and doubts weighing on you, your greatest fears, your biggest aspirations, and the goals you want to achieve related to branding. Why does this work? It puts ChatGPT in the role of a small business owner, helping generate a realistic and empathetic response. It asks direct questions about challenges, fears, and goals. It elicits emotional insights, which can be used in marketing strategies and customer research. If you want to go further and collect actual data, you can ask ChatGPT to create an online survey. Prompt. Based on the previous insights, create an online survey for market research. The goal of the survey is to understand the biggest challenges small businesses face in brand building. Suggest suitable platforms and channels for distributing the survey. Why is this prompt useful? It builds on the previous emotional insights and transforms them into a structured survey. It clearly defines the survey's purpose, understanding brand building challenges. It asks for channel suggestions, helping with distribution strategy, e.g., social media, email, LinkedIn groups. With this step-by-step approach, ChatGPT can help not only in understanding audience emotions, but also in gathering real-world data through structured research. I believe we have covered all the key topics that can arise in a small business's daily marketing activities. The currently available AI tools are highly effective in helping small businesses save time, energy, and money through strategic and conscious marketing efforts. By utilizing AI tools intelligently, small businesses can enhance their efficiency, create better targeted content, and gain deeper insights into their audience, all while reducing the workload. Thank you for your attention.